When our minds fail to explain the odd and unusual sightings sometimes captured on camera, we turn to experts seeking clarity. Yet even the greatest minds cannot always unravel the mysteries of the universe we live in. We are left to speculate about these perplexing oddities and phenomena. Join us as we show you some of the most mysterious, incredible, and unexplainable 15 images ever captured. Number 15.
The Ghost Pilot. In 1987, Miss Sayer visited an airfield in England and had her photo taken while sitting in a plane cockpit as a memento. But when she received the printed photo, she was startled to see the clear image of a man sitting in the pilot's seat next to her. Sayer insisted there had been no one else in the cockpit when she took the photo. The figure resembled a pilot from World War II, wearing a jacket and hat typical of the era. Sayer showed the anomalous photo to paranormal experts, seeking an explanation. Some theorized the cockpit may have once been flown by a pilot who perished during the war, and whose spirit lingered, appearing decades later in the photo next to Sayer. Skeptics argued the photo simply captured a museum employee who briefly sat there unnoticed by Sayer before exiting. While the circumstances surrounding the phantom pilot photo remain a mystery, it exemplified a type of photographic evidence frequently cited by ghost believers, an unnoticed figure appearing in the background of a picture.
Number 14.
A Blurry Alien. A strange and unexplained photo emerged from Chile that has provoked much speculation. The blurry image shows two men on horses in a forest, and underneath them, in the middle, appears to be a small creature with an oversized head. Some who have analyzed the photo believe it could depict a real extraterrestrial being that was caught on film. However, skeptics offer the more mundane explanation that it is simply a toddler who happened to be crossing the road when the horses went by above, making it seem as if the figure is directly underneath the horses. This alien interpretation is supported by the grainy and blurry nature of the photo, which obscures definitive identification.
Number 13.
Soulway F Spaceman. In 1964, firefighter Jim Templeton took a photo of his daughter in Soulway, Firth, England, in what became one of the most hotly debated photos in paranormal circles. When developed, the photo showed a mysterious figure in a white spacesuit-like outfit, standing behind Templeton's daughter. Templeton insisted no one else was there, but the bizarre figure did not appear until the photo was developed, fueling speculation that the Soulway F Spaceman was an extraterrestrial or time traveler. Experts analyzed the photo but could find no evidence of tampering. Some skeptics suggest it may simply be Templeton's wife in a light blue dress that looks white in the photo due to overexposure, but others remain convinced it shows an alien or evidence of time travel. The Soulway F Spaceman photo remains an enduring mystery, with paranormal believers certain it confirms their suspicions, while skeptics scramble for rational explanations.
Number 12.
Phantom Girl. A collection of old photographs from early 20th century Russia shares one eerie detail. The same solitary girl is present in them all. The photos span various locations, angles, and distances, yet she appears consistently in shot after shot. Details match precisely from her dress, hat, and to her somber expression. The consistent attire and lack of interaction with photo subjects imply she was not personally connected to the original photographers. Some believe she was inserted via photo alteration, but the historical photos lack any evidence of tampering. A more unsettling theory is that she was a ghost who managed to manifest onto film. Her phantom presence in the photographs has spawned supernatural legends around the mystery of her identity and origins.
Number 11.
SS Watertown Faces. In 1925, crew members of the SS Watertown were horrified when the faces of two recently deceased comrades appeared in the water while passing through the Panama Canal. Earlier that year, the two seamen accidentally died from gas fumes while cleaning a cargo tank on the ship. To the shock of the crew, the phantom-like faces of both men later appeared in the water, gazing up at them. Fellow crew member Keith Tracy captured a photograph of the unsettling sight that soon made national news. Some deemed it evidence of the deceased men's spirits rising from their watery graves. The Christian Science Monitor reported that the photo was genuine and had not been manipulated or faked. While many were convinced the drowned sailors had returned from beyond, others felt more skeptical and argued it was just an illusion or quirk of light and shadow. But the evident anguish in the faces of the specters contributed to an aura of deep mystery that captivated the public.
Number 10.
Paintings and smartphones. Several old paintings and photographs contain puzzling details that resemble modern technologies. In one old painting, A couple is standing by the riverbank and handing each other a dark rectangle with rounded corners, which looks like some old chunky smartphone. But it doesn't end here. Another photo, this time of Native Americans, seems to show one of them holding an object that looks a lot more like a smartphone. The Native American appears to be holding the smartphone in the same way as if using maps for navigation. Well, the objects in these photos could be anything other than smartphones, but time travel theorists believe that these could be refugees from other eras equipped with advanced technology.
Number 9.
Fresno Nightcrawlers. In the realm of paranormal phenomena, few sightings are as bizarre as the Fresno Nightcrawlers. These creatures first appeared in home surveillance footage from Fresno, California in the late 2000s. The videos show a pair of short, white, leg-like appendages moving slowly across lawns with no visible torso or upper body. A second sighting in Yosemite National Park years later reinforced the mystery. Theories on what the Fresno Nightcrawlers might be range from aliens to interdimensional beings, unknown cryptids, or even Native American folklore come to life. Some suggest they could be a hoax achieved through video manipulation. However, their unconventional appearance and locomotion sets them apart from known organisms. With no additional sightings, evidence remains limited. Skeptics dismiss the Nightcrawlers as fakes or illusions, but believers find the footage compelling, hoping further encounters may reveal their identity. The creatures highlight how many mysteries likely still lurk beyond the fringes of human perception. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Of all the photos that scientists cannot explain, these are the strangest. These photos scared the entire world. At first glance, this image looks like a simple photograph of ladies in swimwear posing in front of the pyramids. But when you zoom in, that's where things start to get creepy. Look closely at their faces. The faces are disfigured and expressionless, almost mannequin-like. It's as if they are failed experiments or soulless dolls. We're not entirely sure what this bizarre photo is meant to portray, but it's certainly unsettling. What do you think this odd image could represent?
Number 8.
The Worsted Church Lady. In 1975, Diane and Peter Berthelot visited Worsted Church in Norfolk, England, seeking to photograph its interior. But when developed, there appeared to be a shrouded white figure standing in one of the pews, believed to be the ghost of the White Lady. Worsted Church dates back to the 12th century, with local legends claiming sightings of the White Lady ghost within its walls for centuries. When interviewed and shown the photo, the Berthelots swore there was no figure present when they took the picture. The vicar declared no manipulation or trickery, and photography experts assessing the image could find no evidence of tampering, while skeptics argue it shows simply a light reflection or a person out of frame. Many consider the Worsted photo one of the most credible photographic ghost sightings ever captured. The mysterious image continues to fascinate paranormal researchers today.
Number 7.
The ghost of Hampton Court. Considered one of the most haunted sites in the UK, Hampton Court Palace spawned fresh intrigue when closed-circuit TV cameras captured an inexplicable specter in 2003. The ghostly figure was spotted passing through a fire door near Clock Court and approaching the camera before vanishing. The palace had hundreds of years of reported hauntings, but never photographic evidence. CCTV technician, who examined the footage, deemed it genuine and untouched. Skeptics say it could be light reflecting off something mundane, or simply video glitches. But no explanation fits the human-like movements and partial form. King Henry VIII had the palace built in 1529, and the haunted reputation stems from being the site of his many wives. The eerie intruder resembles a gray lady, one reported phantom who roams the halls mourning Henry's fifth wife, Catherine Howard, after she was condemned for adultery. While its true nature eludes classification, the CCTV spirit reinforced Hampton Court's status as an otherworldly hotspot.
Number 6.
The Beach Time Traveler. A vintage beach photo, estimated to be from the 1930s, appeared to show a man dressed in modern-looking attire amidst typical swimsuits and outfits of the period. The man stands out due to his shorts and t-shirt, which resemble fashion later in the 20th century. This led to speculation that the photo showed another time traveler visiting the past, capturing the imagination of those eager to believe time travel has occurred. However, skeptics have provided more rational explanations for the man's seemingly out-of-place outfit. The shorts could be folded-up trousers rolled up to resemble shorts for the beach. His t-shirt may be a sweater which appears like a t-shirt when rolled up. So while at first creating excitement, the photo likely does not show proof of time travel, but rather just normal beach attire that only appears modern by coincidence. The potential time traveler joins the ranks of other photographic mysteries that can often have logical, if less exciting, explanations.
Number 5.
The Ghost of Freddie Jackson. A curious photo from 1919 shows a squadron of Royal Air Force pilots posing together, allegedly with the ghostly image of a deceased comrade named Freddie Jackson. Jackson had died just 2 days before the group photo was taken. But when the photo was developed, Jackson's indistinct face appeared in the photo. Believers suggest Jackson, unaware of his death, had appeared in the photo to join his squadron. Skeptics argue it may have been faked as a joke, or is simply an effect of pareidolia, perceiving a face in a random image. Some speculated Jackson's indistinct appearance supports the theory it is a double exposure of him while alive overlaid onto the group photo. Without additional evidence, the veracity of the Goddard photo remains disputed, but it continues to intrigue paranormal enthusiasts as a potentially genuine depiction of a lingering spirit unaware it has passed on.
Number 4.
Madonna with St Jovano. The 15th century painting Madonna with St Jovano by Domenico Ghirlandaio features an intriguing object in the background sky. Above the Madonna's shoulder, a disc-shaped metallic craft is visible, emitting rays of light towards the ground, where a man and his dog are gazing up at the luminous object. For many UFO enthusiasts, this painting seemingly depicts an actual UFO sighting that occurred during the Renaissance era, making it a significant piece of historical evidence supporting the existence of extraterrestrials. Skeptics counter that the object is likely a symbolic representation of a religious concept, such as the Star of Bethlehem or an angelic appearance. However, the disc-shaped object with glowing beams differs substantially from the typical religious iconography of the period, lending credence to the theory that the painter depicted what he or a witness saw, a UFO. While the true meaning behind the painting is uncertain, the enigmatic flying object continues to capture the imagination and inspire speculation.
Number 3.
The Levitating Man. A curious photo from the 1920s shows a man named Colin Evans levitating in mid-air during a seance. Evans was a popular British spiritualist medium in the early 1900s. During his public demonstrations, Evans claimed to be able to levitate objects through psychic powers granted by spirit guides. As shown in the photo, Evans was also apparently able to levitate himself. To many believers, this photo serves as convincing evidence that Evans possessed genuine paranormal abilities. However, skeptics view the photo as a well-executed hoax, potentially accomplished through techniques like wires or holding himself up and then masking his supports. As a practicing performer, Evans would have been skilled at illusion and misdirection. The debate over whether the photo shows true psychic gifts or skilled showmanship helps exemplify the public's ongoing intrigue with spiritualism in the 1920s to 30s and its blurry line between mysticism and deception.
Number 1.
Geophone rock anomaly. A NASA photo taken during the Apollo 17 mission in 1972 has sparked intrigue with what appears to be several pyramid-like forms on the moon's surface. When astronaut Eugene Cernan snapped a photo of the lunar landscape, small geometric hills resembling pyramids emerged on the horizon. While NASA has not officially commented on the pyramids, some believe they are evidence of past alien civilizations on the moon. Others insist the odd-shaped protrusions are simply hills casting angular shadows. Without higher resolution images, experts remain uncertain if the renowned Moon Pyramids photo shows the remnants of human-made structures or odd lunar topography. Until we have definitive answers, the mysterious shapes captured by Apollo 17 retain the power to ignite our imagination about advanced extraterrestrial outposts that may have dwelled silently on the moon for eons.